Okay, to finish with veins and venules. Venules lead from the capillaries, and they're going to merge. So now we're heading back towards the heart. They're going to merge. They're going to branch back together. Veins are larger branches. Venules are smaller branches. Arteries are larger branches. Arterioles are the smaller branches. So veins, like the picture that we looked at earlier, has the same 3 layers as the arteries, except that middle muscle layer is a lot thinner. And veins are the only ones that have valves. Some of your veins are going to have valves on the inside to prevent backflow of blood. Arteries don't have a problem with backflow. My heart squeezes it out. That blood is rushing. It goes a short distance up to my head. It goes down to my toes. I don't need valves to do anything for that. But once the blood gets to my toes, it has to come back up to my heart. And as it's moving up, it doesn't have quite that force that the arteries had, so I need valves to prevent blood from pooling in my feet or not moving back where they're supposed to. The lumen, that opening in a vein, is larger than an artery because, and it's simply because the artery keeps its shape, where a blood vessel can become very flat. Veins don't carry high pressure blood. That's why they don't have that thick middle lining. Veins also function as blood reservoirs. At any given moment, you typically have more blood in your veins than you do in your arteries, because even with those valves, it can pool a little bit. So here's a picture. This would be an artery, and this would be a vein. So the lumen would be larger on the inside. Actually, I just completely said that backwards. I should erase that. This is your artery, nice shape, thicker wall. This is your vein, and here the lumen is kind of, it has blood inside of it, so the lumen is not completely open. I do have a diagram on one of my labs that's a little bit better than this one. But the key to looking at that is that the artery has a thicker lining. Usually it has a nicer round shape. This vein has quite a bit of blood in it. Therefore, it has it pushed out so that it does look more round. This vein could be more empty, and then there'd be more white space inside of it. So if I have a vein and my heart is up here, so what happens is blood has to go back towards the heart. Once it gets so far, I don't want it dropping back down. And that's the purpose of those valves. Here again, when blood is coming up, it's got to go against gravity. It's coming up from the ground. It's not moving very fast. It doesn't have the force that blood does inside of an artery. So these valves kind of act like a gate that will close and make sure that the blood doesn't drop back down. So here, in this you can look through. Here I'm looking at the artery, so the main first branch that comes out of the heart. Ascending is going to go up, right and left coronary arteries. It's going to feed your heart. The arch of the aorta at the top has basically 3 arteries that come off, and notice these 3 are going to go upward. So they're going to go to my right limb and the right side of my head. My carotid artery is going to branch off of this. Left side of the head, left upper limb. So as it comes up, these arteries branch into smaller arteries as well. Descending is going to go down, and you can read, I'm not going to read through all of these, but you can see where different arteries lead to. Celiac deals with digestive. Renal deals with kidneys, basically. So renal is kidney, suprarenal is going to sit on top of it. A lot of the names describe where they're going to. And we will stop there and do blood pressure next time.